clean up all of this insider mess. He can clean it up.
I agree.
Out.
A lot of people are closeted about Trump, and I think that's why he's going to have a landslide unless there's election fraud.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh yeah,
this is going to be amazing.
This is going to be. Listen, he's going to be the 45th president of the United States.
Yes.
And well, you know what? No weapon formed against him is going to prosper.
None.
So whatever the left is trying to do is not going to prosper.
Yes.
You ladies are amazing. We're going to go to break. Come up with a few more minutes. I know you've got a schedule. I've got a schedule, but it was rough to get in here. Boy, a lot of security.
Yeah, a lot of security.
Yes.
But you know what? We feel safe. Thank you, police officers. I love y'all. Been hugging on them.
Yes.
Oh, and they fine too, Alex. Too. So I on them like that. But they've been really keeping us safe. Secret Service. I love it. We feel very safe here in Cleveland.
And even your people.
Thank you all for everything. Just making sure we were secure. I love y'all for that. Thank y'all.
What do you guys think about this whole thing with Trump's wife? I mean, I looked at that speech. That's what everybody says about their roots and their parents. And that's not plagiarizing. That's like saying, I'm so honored to be here. I mean, that's just something, the few lines she said that were like Michelle's, that's something everybody says.
Listen,
I mean, how do you plagiarize?
She gave a phenomenal speech.
Awesome.
And what's happening is the Clinton camp, Clinton is threatened.
Yes.
She feels threatened by Melania. And so that's why they put those malicious lies out on her.
And on a daily basis, we say, make America great again.
Does that mean we plagiarizing that?
No.
We say it all the time.
Exactly. A plagiarized speech is big chunks.
Absolutely.
And claiming credit for it all. Exactly. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with Diamond and Spill. I'm Alex Jones. Ted Nugent's coming up. Talk about a jam-packed transmission. These ladies are about to run in about 5 minutes. They are going to do another interview, fighting for this republic. We got Ted Nugent coming up, and we also have coming up right now in the elevator, Roger Stone. And we're going to talk about inside the battle at Fox. And these ladies were aware of the big mix-up at Fox, but they weren't aware of the full import, because this is a coup. We need articles in InfoWars. We need everyone to explain. I have inside Fox sources. Other people do. I'm going to ask Stone about this. And what my sources told me, in fact, Stone's here now, there is a war to shut down right now, as we speak, Fox News in an election year, 3 months out from the election. And it's Megyn Kelly claiming Roger Ailes squeezed her too hard, because the ladies were hugging me during the break, and I'm gonna get another one here in a minute. And imagine that's what they're trying to bring down Fox News with, to literally turn it into CNN during an election. This is sabotage. This is a coup, but of the media, just like what you saw in Turkey. It's very serious. What do you ladies make of that?
Well, you know, I think it's very sad. I think that people need to start getting their facts straight, getting everything together, because we don't need to lose. When we cut on our TV, we want to see conservative television, conservative news. So if we lose Fox, what else do we have on television? Because everything else tend to lean left.
That's right.
So I just hope everything work out, and it's going to work out for everybody.
Well, we're going to have to go to the underground. We're going to have to do it like networking back and forth.
Absolutely.
You know, we got to do what
we got Alex Jones here.
We have Alex Jones, because we got to get Donald Trump into the White House.
Right.
Well, that's why I put airplanes in the sky with Hillary for president. It's why I've got billboards driving around with InfoWars, you know, learn the truth. That's why we got 94.5, which is a pirate, but it doesn't hurt the other stations, which is broadcasting here in Cleveland, you know, just during this event. So the people's media is under attack. We turn the heat up.
We got to do what we got to do. That's right. We have to use what we have to get what we want.
Absolutely.
That's what we got to do.
I love it.
Yeah, there's a camera crew here. I thought that was Stone. Is Stone on this one?
Stone's with
Oh, Stone's here?
Yeah, he's here.
Oh, he's in the bathroom. Okay. All right. Well, ladies, you're awesome. I can't believe that we're sitting here. I can't believe we're sitting here talking about them trying to bring down Fox News. They're trying to bring down Clear Channel. They're trying to bring down talk radio. They admit they want the return of the fairness doctrine. They are trying to openly censor the internet. They have the Federal Elections Commission admitting they want to shut Drudge down. I mean, folks, Drudge came here to warn us last year to our studio. I mean, this is real. We've got to rally together now to defend this republic.
Exactly.
That's right. We love Drudge. We love Matt Drudge. We love Drudge. So we don't want nobody touching
ladies, I mean, the attacks here, and Americans aren't used to seeing this type of Soviet-style censorship or fascist censorship. So we're kind of like not used to it. Like dodo birds weren't used to being hunted, so they all got killed. This is happening. We got to raise the alarm now. This is really going on. This is really unfolding. This is the battle for the republic. So and they wouldn't be shutting Fox down and you know, taking it over if they weren't threatened.
That's
right. Totalitarianism that we're facing here.
So it's not free press, it's control press is what they're trying to do now.
Absolutely. Well, ladies, we're going to go out to break here, but I'm going to get a hug here with you guys. Thank you so much. You are just awesome. Thank you so much. It's the battle for the republic, folks. We got to come together. Diamond and Silk.
Love you.
Thank you so much. You ladies are awesome.
Thank you so much.
Those ladies have a lot of energy, folks. We're going out to break. I'm getting Stone in here. We'll go out to break with myself getting physically attacked. It's all right, folks. We're going to, we'll go out to break. Stay with us. And we're going to get Stone here. Stay with us.
getting a little chaotic out here. This is Rob Dew reporting for Infowars.com. It is getting chaotic. It looks like the communist started to attack Alex, and he defended himself.
Crazy time.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me?
I was just talking to Roger during the break. Thank you for joining us. Ted Nugent's coming up at the bottom of the hour. And I was talking about the fact that, yes, we're having some major victories, and Trump's been nominated. We defeated them trying to steal the election. We saw Hillary openly steal it in a horrible fashion from Bernie Sanders. So this country's in trouble. And so just like they have coups in foreign countries, there's coup in major media operations, just like Ted Cruz tried to take over the Phyllis Schlafly operation, or at least somebody in his crew did. This is much bigger. There is a coup at Fox. I'm not getting this from Stone, though he confirmed some of it for me. He, of course, has a lot of contacts in Fox and works as a consultant for him for years. And so I'm just filling you in on the fact that from my sources, this is a real coup over Roger Ailes hugging women when they hug him, just like I hugged Diamond and Silk earlier when they were here. So for me, this is the biggest issue. Yes, we're having victories. Yes, the mainstream media is on its heels at certain levels, but if they take down Fox, and you're talking about dozens of people trying to leave, Sean Hannity, you name it. That's why I've been defending Hannity lately, saying he's got courage, because I know from sources he's been threatened to be fired, his contract not to be renewed in a few years, if he keeps basically letting Trump talk about rape. That's the big no-no. It's why he's been not on Fox in 6 months. It's even though he works there. And I don't mean to give inside baseball. It's from other people, Roger. Tell me if I'm wrong. This is not from Stone. I have other contacts. And it's not Tucker Carlson either that I had dinner with the other night. This is going on. This is a major coup. I knew about it 6 months ago. And now they're implementing it right before the election. It's a very bold move. Roger, how big a deal is this?
Look, I think it's huge. Let me be very clear. I'm not a contributor at Fox, so I have no self-interest in my comments today. This is, I think, the move of the globalists, sons of Rupert Murdoch, who would like Fox to be more like CNN, who would like Fox to be more like the Sky Channel in the UK. That, of course, from a business point of view, would be an enormous mistake, because the conservatives will merely go elsewhere. They'll go to InfoWars. They'll go elsewhere. Also, I've known Roger Ailes for almost 50 years. I know him as a family man. I knew him when he was younger. These are ridiculous charges. Among other things, one thing no one has ever accused Roger Ailes is of being stupid. It's the idea that he would, that he would stick it in the company inkwell, as it were, is just out of the question. Roger Ailes could have any beautiful woman he wants. He is very wealthy based on his success of building the monolith that is Fox. So knowing him as I have no doubt whatsoever that these charges are trumped up BS. And if he indeed leaves Fox, Fox will not be the richer for it. Fox will be surpassed by a new conservative network. Look, the other thing I could tell you is Ailes has one more launch in him. He's got one more, act in him. So if he is discharged, I think he'll have the opportunity to build a new cable news network.
Plus, those people are all trained under him for decades. You take 30 of the people from Fox, that is Fox.
Well, and the people who know him best, like Sean Hannity, like Monica Crowley, like Judge Andrew Napolitano, these people are my friends. They will all tell you this is nonsense. This is trumped up charges to try to remove a major conservative voice from the media. So I have ultimate confidence in Roger Ailes, and I hope he fights these charges, because they are ridiculous. Also, why did Gretchen Carlson wait so long to make these accusations? Why did she only make them when her career appeared to be in jeopardy? The other point I would make here is that that Alex is exactly right. This is part and parcel of the effort, which is we see across the board on cyberspace, on every other medium. I myself have been banned at CNN. I've been banned at MSNBC. Why? Because I'm politically incorrect. I met with somebody from CNN yesterday. We had a very pleasant conversation, and I said, well, why am I'm really just kind of curious. It's bad enough that you ban people. That was a tactic for Adolf Hitler, I believe, and Stalin, but you let Ted Cruz come on the air in prime time, attack me by name, and then you don't give me a chance to respond.
So they've taken you off because you're effective and you're not following the White House talking points that you don't talk about rape. We're going to talk about how Donald Trump is real nice to women when he's not married and dates them and treats them real nice, so that's some sexual abuse. But meanwhile, they're settling rape cases for Clinton. And so now they're trying to bring down Roger Ailes the same way. And a lot of people are saying, oh, good, that means we'll get more viewers and listeners. No, that's not how it works. They're coming after Matt Drudge and Rush Limbaugh and Alex Jones next. Guaranteed. Drudge has come here to warn me. I've been warned. I've been warned by other people. He's been warned by Supreme Court Justice, the one that's still alive. I mean, this is a major climate shift, folks, in politics to total totalitarianism. So that's why I wanted to up front and center cover this. We're going to skip this break because the time we have here is so important. This country is in an emergency. And that's why it's important for viewers and listeners. I'm not going to even plug right now. Just go to InfoWarsStore.com, buy the products. Some of the big sales are ending today. Fund our operation. Great products you need. We're self-funded. The enemy has trouble shutting off sponsors this way. This is the future, by the way. This is where the media is going. And so understand, folks, that I don't even want a big giant studio all the time. I don't need one. People want to see how this is real, teleprompter free. You know, I'm going over there to get a glass of water, whatever. This is just real people in the trenches fighting, not putting on airs. Now, let's shift gears into how we counter this, and then, more importantly, into the current election. But I really see this as a desperation signal by them to openly destroy or start destroying their Fox franchise, with up to 30 of their people now saying they're ready to leave. This is seismic, folks. This is really a political shot heard around the world that they would desperately try to threaten us not to have rallies, try to shut down free speech, ban you on all the networks, basically ban you everywhere, admit you're banned everywhere, except not admit you've been banned at Fox, where I know you were a consultant in the past, then suddenly 6 months you haven't been on there. I mean, this really shows they're desperate. Am I right?
Yeah, no, I have been a contributor at Fox, and I have had some notable performances there in which I got a chance to lay out the truth. But most of the mainstream media is afraid of the truth. Here's the biggest point, Alex, which is if we're going to persecute Roger Ailes for what I think are very thin charges of sexual harassment, what about Bill Clinton? What about Bill Clinton and Juanita Broaddrick and Paula Corbin Jones and the courageous Kathleen Willey and Christy Zurcher, Eileen Wellstone, Helen Dowdy, Becky Brown, this list goes on and on. But the mainstream media ignores sexual assault, ignores Bill Clinton exposing himself to women in an aroused state, ignores Bill Clinton biting his victims, his signature move, as authenticated by Michael Isikoff, then of Time, now of Yahoo, as authenticated by the Roger Morris of the Washington Post. These are not exactly left-wing journalists. Let's be very clear. Bill Clinton is a real sexual predator, and the only reason that Bill Cosby is being prosecuted and Bill Clinton is not is racism. This is racist, and it's time for Bill Clinton to be prosecuted.
Now let's shift gears into the current campaign. What is Lewandowski, who I've left alone, I'm taking the gloves off, what is the former campaign head, after you were the campaign head for Trump, what on earth is he doing going after the current campaign head and blaming him for this Trump speech, Mrs. Trump speech? All I know is I looked at both speeches, the transcripts. This is stuff almost everybody says in every speech about their roots and where they came from. I mean, that's like saying Trump plagiarized Make America Great Again. That's from Ronald Reagan. Well, that was said before that, too. I mean, there's certain things like the word Titanic you can't plagiarize, and I just don't think that there's been this problem. But even if there was, Obama's been caught clearly plagiarizing, as speechwriters have before. So much of language has already been used. My issue is, what is he doing? Running around on TV, bad-mouthing the current head of the campaign.